Hello everyone, this is Anne, the little Frenchie in Big Texas, and in this video I want to share with you some homeschooling resources, cheaper methods to homeschool, additional supplemental books you can use in addition to the core curriculum you've already decided for. And there are a few stores that are available in not just in the big city of Houston where I'm close to. One of the store I go to is Dollar Tree. They have a teacher section usually that have some pretty good for the younger kids, good books for the younger kids, and also all the Christian bookstores. So I don't know the name of the ones you've got in your area, but look at these bookstores as well. Mine here is Mardel, and it was running a promotion. I think it was 20% off or 25% off their school books. So these could be complements as well as online resources. Do not underestimate the internet, especially at this age. The kids love the internet. So I use it quite a bit to teach my kids. What I do, for instance, for foreign languages, I'm trying to teach them French. And we are starting, so I do talk to them, but you know, it's me, I'm the mom, I'm an adult. It helps to have supplements like little cartoons and so on. So if you just go to YouTube and Google French for kids, you have a lot of videos that teach you with cartoons, how do you say the nose, the mouse, and so on. And you've got short sentences, longer sentences. That can be useful as well. I also use YouTube for geography, for instance. When I want them to discover a country, I go into discover the UK and find some videos. I try to watch them in advance before showing them, and then we watch them together. And they get to see the double-deck buses, the phone booth, and we talk about the country. And that shows them with their eyes on modern technology, electronics, what is in the UK, for instance. So you've got quite a lot of resources which are free here that I would definitely recommend investigating to supplement what you do. So the first store I'm taking you to here is Mardel, a Christian and education store. And they have a few aisles with school books. As you can see here, I'm on the math science section. So there are a few curriculums here. Mostly I would say it's elementary school. As you can see, grade 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So we are in the elementary school. And I actually got the time practice math for the 1st grade, which I really like. So it's $15, as you could see. And they do run a 20% off. Well, they did at the time I visited the store. But they have some fun books that you don't find in the, for instance, in the homeschool store in town or on the internet. So here's an example of what it looks like inside this time practice. So you have a page. You're supposed to do it in a short amount of time. It's some tests. So this is 2nd grade. So we're still working on addition, subtractions. They enjoyed it for the 1st grade. It was a good supplement, exercises for them to practice. 1 page a day, and that was it. So this is the book I got at Mardel for handwriting. As you can see, you have a letter per page here. Practicing. So here we were doing letter J already. So it shows you how to trace J and gives you some practice words. It's a pretty neat book. And after you're done with all the letters and numerals, you are switching and starting the cursive here toward the end of the book, but we are not there yet. But yeah, so far we enjoy it very much. Pretty good book, and that one was $8 minus 20%. The second store is the Dollar Tree. So you can find so much at the Dollar Tree. And so it includes, of course, food, beauty products, stuff for the house, kitchen, but also some books. And they do have a teacher's corner, at least in my Dollar Tree. Unfortunately, when I went that day, as you can see, it was extremely empty. So I went after the back to school, so maybe the teachers had already gone and taken everything, I don't know, but it was a bit of a mess and it was empty. I fortunately did get what I wanted. I wanted this manuscript folder tablet for them to just start practicing writing. So I got 2, they had some, which was perfect. And I also got some of the little $1 practice books for 2nd grade. They had a few. I even found one which was multiplication, so for probably later this year or early next year. But as you can see, the choice was rather limited here and the shelves were empty. But in the past I could get quite a few books there, so I guess it was either the supply chain issue we've had in a lot of stores here, or teachers had just helped themselves after school started and they hadn't had the opportunity to replenish the shelves yet. But I did get a few books, and for $1 each, you can go wrong here. Another thing I would look at is the seasonals. You can get some fun activities as well to do with the kids. So here it's all about the fall, the pumpkins, Halloween, some nice decoration, and you've got a few handicrafts things that I actually liked and got for them to glue and put together. Look at this. Aren't they cute? You do your own little turkey here. Yeah, so cute. Oh, here is the owl. So I got a few of these just for the fun. Other books we really enjoy are these, which are on the, I would say, non-expensive side. You can find them on Amazon, or for these 2, I bought them at the local warehouse. So I think that was Costco, and that one could have been Sam's Club. But as I said, they were available for about the same price, so very close at on Amazon. And it's just fun activities here for the kids in the afternoon when they're a bit less concentration, more tired than the morning. You can work on the maps. You've got some writing, the grammar, you've got some reading, you've got some science and math. Overall, it's pretty funny. See, triple the fun here on the math. You need to write the sum on each ball. So it's not very hard. It's not pushing them too much for 2nd grade, but you do have some reading as well. We are on the science side here. You've got the maps. You can see, teaching about them how to read a map using the symbols. So it's overall pretty neat. You still have some writing as well, and some following directions, reading. So a good one here. This one is, I would say, between the 2, I prefer the Scholastic. It's a bit more fun for the kids to do. This one is a bit more, learning, and they have less sections. So you've got the math at the end. Still with colors, flowers, and so on. It's not that complicated. But we're 2nd grade, We are 2nd grade, so it's spelling as well. Completing a story. You've got some more words on that one, more English exercises. But it does not cover the same material, which is what is interesting here. So here you got the reading comprehension, so a little text, the picture, and then you need to answer a few questions. Yeah, tracking with a map. reading. So it's not, it's a bit different between these two different approaches. Both are good. This is probably a bit easier and more fun for the kids. This one is a bit more school-like, more reading. But both of them are good options. I mean, that one was $8, $7.79 at Costco. And this one, I removed the sticker. I mean, that's the retail price of $20, but I got it for half price at least. Yep. So I will try to find it on Amazon and put the links as well for you guys in the description below. Another resource I've used, and I actually took it from the local school last year, is an application that is not free called DreamBox. And this is for math. And I really liked it just because it's made for kids. It's like a little girl going through different areas. So you've got one which is the captain with the boat. You've got one with more the bunnies, the jungle. And every time she goes into an adventure, there are games on that adventure, and each game is a math exercise. And the app follows the progress of the kid, meaning if you fail in that exercise, it goes back. And if you pass, it goes further up. And it explains you how to do it along the way. So it's a pretty nice tool that the kids can do almost alone. Even the login, you have to choose your symbol, if you're a flower, a ladybug, and so on. So it's very easy for the kids. You can give them the tablet and tell them, okay, please do 1 or 2 lessons this afternoon. And they do it. They might come to you at some point when they find a wall and, Mommy, I don't know how to do it. Can you explain? And then, yes, you have to spend a bit more time. But I've had this just a few times. Most of the time, they go along pretty much and understand, and it shows them another aspect that I don't necessarily cover, and it also gets them to play with technology, which is nice. So as I mentioned, this is not free. Last year we purchased it for $99, and I think the regular price is $149, $150, but you can have as many kids as you want, I think, or up to 5 on that app, and they don't have to be at the same level, which is really good. So if you got a family of 4 kids in different grades, you just register your kids. John, 3rd grade, Matthew, 5th grade, and they each have their login, password, or symbol, and they follow their grade. So it's a pretty neat app that I would recommend as well. I will put a link. This is not sponsored, honest review. Just wanted to share my experience here in case it can help. And please, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. More to come. Thank you all for watching.